Okay. And jump in the Colossus, and depending how quickly this one does, I'll go do the next world. I don't know. I might just do one per and then upload them multiple in a row, regardless of length. The frig? Okay.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
I think this is a boss fight. I think there's, some of the levels have like a boss in them. Are you a fodder? No, you're an enemy. The penguins are fodder, okay.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Are these supposed to be like monks? I think that's the first time I've gotten hit, like, legitimately without having to... without testing, or, like, showcasing. Okay.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Yes, the chanting is what does it. Oh, why, that's it. That's how I'll get into my house from now on. I'll just stand at my front door going, oh, why.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large...
Except knowing my neighbors, they'll call the police at me, or on me for being racist or something like that, because they love to cause trouble, my neighbors do. They've called the police on me before, my neighbors have, because my mother... I left the house and I locked the door, right? Because that's usually what you have to do when you leave a house. I locked the door, but I accidentally forgot my key. So my mother's upstairs asleep, because this is, you know, super early in the morning. I'm sitting at the front door, you know, I'm knocking on the door, trying to wake her up to let me in. Yet they called the police on me saying I was trying to break into my house.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up is inactive, you need to defeat more enemies.
So yeah, like this. So yeah, police show up and they're like, "Hey, sir, we got a complaint that you were trying to break into this house." It's like, no, I live here. Do you have any proof of that? Well, inside, yes. You know, I have my name and my address on paperwork.
Hey, look what I can do!
Oh. But yeah, money isn't too hard to get in this game. No. You just have to wait. Or you just have to go around the level, rather. But, yeah. I had to go tell the police, like, yes, I live here. No, it's just my neighbors being weird. Because they know I live here. They've been my neighbors for the last, like, 6 years. My dad used to go over and shovel their driveways for them. used to go and, like, repair their vehicles and, you know, drive their kids places. Like, they know my family.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the X button at the very top of your jump.
Have I been in that room? Yeah, I have. I like how she says that, like, remember Hunter's advice. I didn't even need it in that room. Also, the spirit particle, as we saw in the first world, is not... It's not like one gate. Oh. It's not like one isolated thing. Is this the Yeti?
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
I mean, even though you're a vegetarian. Vegetarians and vegans kill almost as many, if not more, animals than meat eaters.
I thought the Yeti was tougher
Look at
than
PETA.
that. I guess he was all bark. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti...
Yeah, PETA, you know, people for the ethical treatment of animals. They don't tell you what kind of ethical treatment, though. They don't tell you that it's the unethical treatment of animals. Is this the skating? Yeah, you can't jump off the ice, I remember this. I remember getting very grumpy at this part when I first played it. I'm gonna go back and see what that, actually no, because I think the levels are typically, they're not linear, but they do loop back on themselves. So I could probably go back and see what the gates do later. Because I think this is hockey, right?
Spyro, welcome! We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
It's a peaceful and calming sport. If you've ever seen hockey, it's less hockey and more people beating the shit out of each other on the ice. Look at Derek Bugard, aka the Boogeyman.
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Our goalkeeper is Jason Voorhees. And I think I eat the puck? Yeah. Yeah, I eat the puck and then... yeah! Oh, he cheats. Alright, let's go. Cheat. Although I don't care for how long that took me. That took me way too long for one goal. Let's pull a Maple Leafs, let's pull a Toronto and fall for the same hockey play like 5 times in a row. Because Toronto, you know, despite being one of like the first like 5 teams, they legitimately just are one of the worst teams ever. There's a reason they're nicknamed the Toronto Make-Believes. Alright, fine, let's sit over here. Come over to me. No, I don't know much about hockey. I don't really care for the sport all too much. Despite being Canadian, right? A lot of people find that, like, absolutely baffling to them. Spyro, pick up the puck. That I'm a Canadian and I don't care for hockey.
Well done.
They also get annoyed that I don't care for bacon, ham, whatever you want to joke about. Our bacon is better. I mean, the funny thing about that is I get a lot of comments whenever I mention bacon. People will be like, "Oh, isn't that just ham?" It's like, no, what Americans call bacon, we call ham. Or what Americans call ham, we call bacon. Do I have to actively do that?
Ah,
I think I have to. But, like, they'll be like, "Oh, do you guys have, bacon? Isn't that just ham?" It's like, no. We have actual bacon. Really? Spyro, you know you can pick up the puck, mate. Spyro! Oh, he tackles me! You're not a middle linesman. You can't attack me. But it's like, yeah, we have bacon. What you guys call Canadian bacon, we do just call ham. Like, we have bacon and ham, and, you know, we have both. The difference is, in case you don't know, is where the meat is cut from the pig. Bacon, like what you think as bacon, like the little strips, is, I think that's belly, or is it butt? I think it's belly. Wow, or might be ass. I don't know, or pork butt. The other one, Canadian bacon, is cut from, because Canadian American bacon is different, but it's not, like, ours isn't ham, it's cut from the same section that ham is cut. It's just not, you know, it's not ham. It's cut from that leaner, less fatty, less gross section. Like, our bacon has more meat to it. There's more meat than Canadian bacon. You're getting less, like, fat. So you're not paying, you know, $8 for a pack, only to get, or a pack of bacon, only to get, you know, 2% meat, 98% fat. You are actually getting more meat. It's very possible, if you buy bacon up here, it is quite common to get strands or strips that just have no fat on them. It is quite possible. And that's the type of bacon you really do want to cook with if you put it into food. If you're putting it with other stuff. Because, yeah, if you want, like, something crispy or whatever and you want to put, like, put it in, like, rice, yeah, go for the fattier bacon. However, I do like the less fatty section, or less fatty variant. For, one, if you're just eating it, because it does just taste better. It tastes less like guilt. But, like, normal bacon, right, you take a bite of it, and you're immediately, like, each pack of bacon comes with a membership to the gym. It's ridiculous how fatty that type of stuff is. Did I kill all the enemies? No, because I saw a big goat over there. I think I have to go this way. But, it's basically like spam. Like, it's the spam consistency is basically our bacon. That, like, it doesn't have much fat to it, and it's not, like, it's not immediately going to dissolve and disintegrate the second you fry it.
That evil spirit away, but now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm...
Where else? Oh yeah, right here. I will mention though, if you've never had it, I do highly suggest pea meal bacon. Pea meal bacon is so good. Like, that is the stuff that you can just eat a full pack of. That's basically, you just fry the entire chunk and you just eat it. You don't, have to put it in with other stuff because it's got enough grease that's gonna murder you. Did I get all the gemstones here? No, I'm missing 2 reds. Good. I love when I miss like a red or like 1 or 2 reds. When I miss like a single gem. Because it's usually just in the dumbest spot. Okay, nothing's here. This is the last orb, yeah. But yeah, again, try pea meal bacon if you never have. Do try Canadian bacon, but don't try stuff that people claim is Canadian bacon. Because more often than not, they're just making a joke and being quote-unquote funny. Which it just isn't. And, well, I guess you have any bacon type you want. I don't care. Bacon's bacon. I don't like it at all. But I don't like bacon. As I said, so my original point was people say I'm un-Canadian because I hate maple syrup. Like, I really don't like maple syrup. I don't like bacon. I don't like hockey. Is the remaining gemstone down there? No, I could get back up easily, though, with the spring panel. Oh, I think I know where the last 2 gems are, yeah. Wasn't there, there was a spot I saw. I think it was over by the professor that had... There was just a shelf. You son of a gun. There was just a shelf I could go onto. I don't like hockey, I don't like bacon. And bacon is considered a Canadian thing because we do have a lot of bacon up here. Oh, is this it? No. Or at least people claim it as a Canadian thing. I've only had my...
Well done, Spyro! You...
Yeah, okay. I only had my first patin like 6 years ago, which is a very Canadian thing. I don't know. I'm considered very un-Canadian. Where's this last gemstone? There was a shelf I saw over here somewhere. Over here? Oh. Well, I guess Colossus is complete. Do I want to add another level to this one? Not really, no. I think I will prefer to just do the 2 shorter parts, but do it in one day, instead of having 2 completely separate, or 2 smaller parts just in one, like 2 separate days. And he's dead. Although, wasn't that the room that the ceiling was busted out on? I do like Patin. It is pretty good. It's just kind of a mess. Okay, what would the next level be? What are the Canadian things don't I like? Maple syrup, hockey, bacon. Well, bacon and cheese curds are considered Canadian because they're just. Oh yeah, I never talked to this guy. Just because they're very popular on our food. Camera's much faster. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna go to Hurricos. I'm just gonna exit out of it. Just to see if this is, the next level I need to do. Oh wait, no, I'm not. That is gonna break the save state though, unfortunately, or like the save slot stuff, so it might corrupt it. So I'm gonna overwrite that one, and for the safety, or sake of safety. Oh, save the same file, no. Why does it have to save the same file? That's kind of weird. It's rare for an old game to actually have that. Is there... Oh, okay, yeah, I just saw a gemstone up there, so there's probably a couple gemstones up there. So I guess next time I'm gonna go do Sunny Beach. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.